Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominica.
and we're back again with another reaction to.
Circus Maximus with wind.
Alright, interesting name, a Latin name.
Yeah, very interesting name actually. Circus Maximus. Anyway, John, this one came from you. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for introducing us to someone new. As Circus Maximus, we never heard of them.
Never heard of them. American band formed in '67, and they kind of combine jazz, rock, folk
Yeah.
into form of psychedelic music.
Psychedelic, yeah, that's correct. So I'm a little bit weary of the
Don't be.
psychedelic, but I might be pleasantly surprised. We also know that Jerry Jeff Walker was in that band, formed that band, and he's responsible for the song we just recently covered, Mr. Bojangles.
Alright.
So how things coming in the musical world, everybody with everybody, and somehow
Do things.
do things together. Anyway, I'm very ready to check it out.
Alright, let's go.
You say that once you knew for sure. Now you're walking in the shore to wonder. The more you learn, the less you know. The more you move, the more you go to nowhere. You ask a bird as she flies by just where she's at, and she says where the wind blows. Ask her by that what she means. She says she doesn't know, but as she flew away, she seemed to say the wind is love, is the wind is my love, who knows the wind, who knows my love, where blows the wind is my love. You say you staggered to your room, sleep by day and plot by moon your conscious plight. Pack your dreams, you move away, decide to eat and live by day and leave the night. City sun blinks in your eyes. You shade your face and realize a lonely crowd. Then at once you feel the smile, and then the ice-warm air moves by. She says the breeze provokes her sigh. The wind is love, is the wind, wind is my love, who knows the wind, who knows my love.
All right.
Okay.
All right. What do you think?
All right. So I don't know what I think.
All right.
It's, if anything, is very interesting. I definitely like what's happening behind the vocals. So the musical part, surprisingly, because it does sound a bit jazzy, and I'm not a big fan of jazz. It's not that I'm not a big fan. I don't know. I didn't listen.
You don't know much.
Yeah, I didn't listen jazz enough to kind of say.
Form my opinion.
Exactly.
That,
So I think jazz is very sophisticated music, and most probably I would need to give it a really like
dive in
yes,
properly.
proper listen. But but I do like what's going on in here. If it comes to vocal, so when he started, I said, "Oh, that's good. I hear his voice very clearly, so I can follow the lyrics." But then I got lost in the lyrics because of the
music.
No, because of the way he's singing, he's narrating, then he's going a little bit more melodic, then he's elevating, he's coming back. And I kind of abandoned lyrics because I was focusing on what he's doing with his voice. And I don't know how I feel. It's not that I dislike it, absolutely not. It's just so, it's very interesting. I don't know how to, how to bite it.
I find it quite unique, I will say. I'm listening to the sound and his voice, how it's going. I picture this one probably back in the days, I don't know, listening in the radio. Nighttime, I don't know, just put it and
That's
then
true.
relax you, take you in a, I don't know, it's that journey of how describe the things and all of that is really, really interesting. The lyrics feel like a poetry. It's sometimes the poetry can be so complicated, and like you say, you might lost the count and the track, and you go back, and I do like it. I want to say it's so interesting. I didn't expect him kind of the way you say narrating.
Yeah, it's like he's narrating.
I was singing. No, but it's so. That's why I say I find it unique in a way.
That's exactly what I mean. It's the whole sound.
This is
it's
perfect for the radio.
I'm not used to. Yeah, and I very much see that listening. That you absolutely are listening to when you're on your own. Not necessarily you sitting with the people.
That's why I was thinking it's not for a concert, right? A big concert.
Yeah,
it doesn't work like you talk. I don't know. This is just more. Special in a way, different, intimate.
True. Yeah, I also want to say that, and I don't mean it in a very bad way, but it's a bit creepy to looking at these faces, and they all look, especially both guys on the left, the one with the mustache and the one below, they look in like from some kind of psycho movie. Yeah, there's something's gonna happen. He's got creepy smiling here, just the head.
Are you scared?
And he's gonna get me. No, I actually do like this kind of thriller movies, and when something crazy is happening. But I'm listening to and I'm trying to get into the song, and then the one on the left bottom, he's just staring at you, and I try to avoid him, to be honest. But that's a kind of side note.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I have to comment what I see as well, not only what I hear. But it is definitely very, very interesting sound. I definitely enjoy more when he's approaching the chorus and it starts to elevate, and his voice starts to be a little bit more melodic. It's going with the melody. It's like, when you have this poetry evening, you have someone sitting on the piano and someone standing and narrating the poem. So I feel a little bit like that. But then he starts to sing. I say, oh yeah, I do like that part. I think more than him reciting the poem. I don't know. It's just I honestly, it's really strange. I'm not used to the whole sound, and I want to definitely listen more and.
Yeah, we will finish the song. So
yeah, of course.
So you see what's gonna happen.
On. Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Who's my love? Where blows the wind? The wind is my love. found another spring, another joy, a human thing called lovers. You play your roles of comedy, refreshing well the tragedy you're living. Love was sure, so you say, but like the wind, love blew away. But as she left, she seemed to say, the wind is love, is the wind. Wind is my love. Who knows the wind? Who knows my love? Where blows the wind? The wind is my love.
All right.
Okay.
Really interesting. Actually, kind of mixing. I have a sense of some jazz, the folk, a bit of rock, and all of this blend in such a unique way, I would say. And I feel more I listen, his voice, is so happy. He's grab you, and it's really, really interesting. The lyrics as well is going like a poetry. It's
Yeah.
so poetic in a
The
way.
word interesting is definitely matching in my opinion. I don't know. I still don't know how I feel. There were some parts, and I think I figured it out that I like music more with melody when it's like everything comes in harmony as one. There was some parts in here there was no harmony. I'm not saying it's a bad
That
thing.
was the psychedelic effect.
Yeah, probably they just try to make me crazy. But there was the instrumental part. I didn't really enjoy that much because it was a lot of going on, and it kind of I was trying to focus on one, and there was another one coming, and then they changed the tempo. The what? Yeah, so that wasn't. Or was maybe I need a little bit more time to listen to it, and I figured it out that I like when he's going into the chorus and then he starts to sing "The Wind Is My Love" and all that. That because he started to sing with the melody, he goes with the music, how the music goes. Before he was just like I said, he was just reciting that to me, and the music was doing its own thing. And I kind of, it's not that I didn't like it, but I prefer when he's singing. I'll be absolutely honest. I don't want. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I honestly, it's so interesting. It's so different to everything we listen to, that and we don't listen to music like that very often. And I need to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I find
more
it.
time.
Well, I agree with you. It's feel complex. It's feel the layers and
Yes.
everything what they add and how it's blended. Probably is not easy for the first listener. If you especially
Probably.
you're not used to it, and sometimes music is not for everybody. The same,
Oh, that's correct,
you even
yeah.
click or not.
But it is
I find it
intriguing.
fascinating in a way.
Exactly. The whole sound is very intriguing. I would like to dive deeper. It's definitely I'm going to listen to it by myself probably in the evening and then see how it's going to come to me. Then I think that's what I'm going to do. Some songs are probably not for the first listen and then you have instant love. I didn't have that love, but I something hooked me that I'm curious. Where the music is going to take me when I'm going to grab it again.
All right.
I think that's how I feel.
Okay then. All right. Hope you enjoy your reaction and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best. Take
Oh my
care.
God, he's still looking at me.
Bye bye.
Bye for now.
Who's looking?
The one now on the top, the smiley face.
Bye.
Bye for now.